Hello, hello, and welcome to another Wednesday Means War. Now, I need to start this with a straightening of the cap. I've got an audio bug. Basically, I used to run a screen share from my Xbox to PC, and now for some reason the audio won't capture unless I have the Xbox window open. So I won't be able to use map analysis unless we lose audio, which I guess isn't too bad. Might just deal with it, but yeah, there's going to be probably a bit less map analysis this game. But anyway, sorry. Welcome to Wednesday Means War, your favourite multi-clan clash. Yeah, as I said before, I can't remember them all. I know a few: ZSR, KRRC, 1SBS, 7 something. We can have a look in here actually. We've got KRRC, 1SBS, Crow, ZFG, ZSR. That's the one. 7 CIE. We've got RDG, and the rest are duplicated. We've got our squad mate here, the professional. Hopefully his professional status is in shooting an artillery gun, which is going to be the quietest spawn, HQ3. We'll get ourselves over to HQ3. We'll go hide. But yeah, there should be less lag in this one. Less issues, apart from the aforementioned audio bug. Let's get ourselves into admin cam and move on up. We've got Smith over here. In the truck. Driving the truck. Oh, we've got a...
Highway to heal? Hello, can you hear me?
Hang on, I need to mute my audio. Sorry, sir, but I will not be hearing your audio. I won't hear leadership. That's it. Maybe I need to tell someone to let him know I can't hear him. I'll catch on. You'll catch on, professional. I'm sure you will. I am the eye in the sky, sir. Hopefully he hasn't requested something urgent like me to swap off of the engineer role. This is probably why I should have joined sooner. So we've got nodes up nice and quickly from a bunch of them. A few calls to wait on the truck from the 1SPS. Sorry, so Pearl Heart Lane. We've got Carentan Causeway as the midpoint, and River Battery and Madeline Farm as the points that it is going to be focusing around after that, depending on which way we swing. It's the standard rules. It's no Panther and then no 75, so that each team have just one heavy tank. Right, cooldown. One immortal artillery. Immortal nodes. And I think that's it, I believe. Wall drop is in 10 seconds, and we'll probably see some rocket snipes and something going on. No one's really set up, but probably going to see some tank snipes or rocket snipes coming down. We got a full truck on the main road. Supplies coming down from the... Hang on, I need to straighten up my little logos. Actually, no, never mind. Bugger it. Rocket a little short. In fact, I will. No audio for a second whilst I just straighten these up. And apologies, the camera isn't going to be the other way around. Looking at the reverse fixture of rockets to axis. Right. And then the audio magically comes back. Right. It's fiddly. Oh, we've already got a casualty. 2 casualties, both trucks on each end of being destroyed. So 1 transport truck and a few body parts. But a Panzer IV now. firing down the main road. We've got one truck engaging at Carentan Causeway. And not much push forward from the Allies. Excuse me. But yeah, that truck must have been the fuller of the two and the furthest forward, because it looks like Axis are going to take control here. Corbett furthest forward, but a push moving in now from the east from the Allies. But a similar approach being taken from Axis. Everyone congregating around Carentan. Now, there will be less map analysis. Well, I've already said, but I'll lose audio if I start drawing on the thing. But we can watch a little bit of this. We can see Allies dwindling in numbers. A few outposts out here and here, here and here. All trying to push towards Carentan. But it looks like the flip may have been easily and quickly conceded by the Allies due to that first snipe. It's fairly common though on Purple Heart Lane, so I don't feel too bad about missing it. I should have maybe changed my logos a bit later. But they are pretty common, pretty standard. P4 probably just hired a shell down the main road and got a full truck. Who was in the P4 actually? Let's give them some credit. We've got Woody, Skender and Shakabra. General Girth now holding the low ground, along with Macy J. Khan. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm gonna have to DM that guy and ask him if the 1 and 3 are an I and an E. Got a nice setup here from 7CIE, along with Private Kermit, but eliminated by Macy. T9 just drowned. Rep station up nice and early for the tank crew set up on this spot here. Let's have a look. High voltage is looking to get a garrison up maybe. No. AOP up or running back for a garrison now. On the wider look of things, we've got... How have we got a pocket of blueberries over here? We've got General Gooner, Basher Bates, Disco Balls, and Major Tip Toucher. What a group of names we've got over here, and they are already applying pressure to River Battery. We've got Roseburg, along with Pluger, Hoochie Daddy, and Patrick. Roseburg holding this south side of the river. Laying in wait, bandage ready, assuming the worst. But yeah, this was meant to be, sorry, the other thing, this was meant to be a 49-49, but I think the Allies were given the advantage of 50. So we think because there's only one streamer tonight, being myself. So yeah, there is 50 Allies and 49 Axis. Just to spice things up a bit. So they're making use of that extra man at the moment on defence. Got a good defensive hold. Not sure if Professionals left his green chat on by accident, but I can't hear him. Got a lovely spread of troops here. Pretty much all along this red-blue line. But nothing out to the west just yet. We've just lost the Stuart on the Ally side. Guessing it was sniped by the. Maybe it wasn't. AT gun P4. P4 is not on point. We've got a. Sherman moving over the bridge, backed up with an engineer. Got Dark, K-Man and Gregor Graham, front of the push. Whoa, trading shells with a distant... Whoa, that's too sensitive. Oh, they've missed. Took the shot just at the wrong time then. I think it bounced the barrel. Repairs are on the go. Shot misses from the axis, but shot connects. K-Man in the gun. Currently on fire and no pressure on the... What is it? What is it and where is it? Is the question. It's further back than that? Yeah, it's way further back, isn't it? There's Moth. Yeah, Moth's jumped out for repairs on his own tank. Is it a P4? Yeah, I've got a P4. Got Bumhead in the gun. Solo. And they took down the... they took down the Sherman. And then quickly get on repairs. But those P4s are pesky little tanks to take on from the front. They do have some good armor. Sorry, I'm trying to share the stream link with the people because I know people really enjoy watching these for some reason. Who knows? Where did I put my stream link? Where did I put my stream link? Apologies. Oh, we've got an aggressive... No, we don't. It's heading back the other way. So the recon tank was up aggressively, but it's heading back towards base. Oh, no, it's not. It's turned around. On the prowl. Already taken shots from Grozek. We got AK Jur. Moving slowly through the swamp. Taking it easy. Rockets land short. One rocket. Rocket connects from... I think that was Grozek there. Sorry, my family has been cursed with the plague, I think, this week. So some of that's going to come through on stream. Let's see how this P4 sets up. We've got a fair few blueberries on the defensive point right now. Trying to set up a nice hold. Before they get commander abilities available and heavy tanks and the like. Ay, where have I put this bloody link? To make sure we were live then. Where was it? There we go. Copy link. And then... Sorry, this will be the last thing I do. This is... Right. Need to put it into our barracks. Right, I'm all yours now. Apologies. I feel like I say that all the time. I'm always like doing something wrong. Right, let's have a look at this. We've got a sneaky outpost directly below my camera. Got Prima Donnis and Aston. Got a fair bit of camera time in the last one on Hill 400. I think Prima Donnis was in a tank. I might have been mistaken. I think they were. Oh! Spotted by AK. The eagle eyes of AK or Grozek. Or Adam D. I mean Adam ZK, sorry. Adam D ZK. I was right the first time. Right, let's go check in with Clatter, making a move out of the defensive point. Deciding he needs to take some space. Over to the east. Oh, I've just spotted we've got the Badgers on opposite teams tonight. We've got Badger 2RIR on the Allies. And if I look to my right, I'll probably see a Pinot Badger somewhere. I am mistaken. But there's two completely different fights going on right now. It's a little difficult to follow. Something went kaboom. Ah, just a transport truck. But we've got the recon taking fire from the Allies. But Corbot says no, thank you. I have an RPG. I have a Panzer Shrek. And there you go, kaboom. Good job, Corbot. Not spotting the RPG. Panzer 4 now moving up. Now it's clear from the recon. Free to take all of this space in front and north of the point. Got a few sitting back on defence. 2 MGs set up. Let's check in with the MGs. Lovely dual MG set up here with their MG42s. Looking over towards River Battery and Thompson looking towards the east. Trying to support the flanking squads. And there we go, sorry, there's Pinot Badger. I knew there was 2 Badgers in the game. But it's Badger v Badger. Will we see them meet at any point during the course of this game? Pinot moving up. AK moving up. Got two of the KRRC boys moving up and about to get met with Shifty, but Eagle Eyes again. Clearing Broken House. They congregate and take position. Might be an OP move from Peanut. We've got the 1 SBS boys pushing up. We've got Bryn. Hang on, let's see what happens here. Whoa! AK's not just got eagle eyes, he's got great ears too. He heard Zitka. Turns around and plants the bullet. Moving up lovely here. Bit of a difficult one to really make ground on with how open it is here. Blue Dog's in here. Didn't expect to see old Blue Dog in here. Bit of Blue Dog cam. Everyone loves a bit of Blue Dog cam. Blue Dog just pondering when to respawn, wondering if he should click redeploy or should he hold the button to respawn. I think I know whose squad he'll be with though, so respawn will be in the same area. Looks like defensively they've got the advantage on numbers here. There's going to be too much trouble for them. Basher Bates, General Goon and Disco Balls pushing in from the east extremity of the map. But Yabby and Ronnie, 1987, holding the area down. Explosive ammo dropped. Possibly to replace a satchel if needed. Got Pleb on the recon over here as well. Pleb on the sniper. Oh, Ronnie with a good shot onto Basher. And Yabby firing across the fire. A tank that I can't be bothered to go and find. Where is the tank? Maybe it wasn't a tank. We've got 2 tanks on the main road though. We'll have to go check in with them soon. Sorry Ronnie, missed your death. Rosberg in support on SL. Yabi is doing absolute bits over here. Putting in a shift on the eastern corner of the eastern edge of the map, sorry. Pleb moving up with his grenades in hand. Okay, it was rockets, I see. It's rockets.
Yeah, man, I can hear him, I just can't see him.
Yeah, he's trapped behind glass. So they're aware of his presence, but they just don't know how to clear him out. He's in a tricky spot, but there comms between Pleb and Andy Mack there. Love to see it. Bit of teamwork on the proxy chat. They are now getting pinned down by machine gun fire from Fatty Cyclops, McBabs, and now we've got Pluger and Jonas and Goss. Oh, Goss on the flares right now, running back for a explosive ammo resupply. But Jonas with a lovely sight line here with his Browning. Okay, never mind, eh? Thanks, Jonas. We won't look at your sight line then. Keep it to yourself. Flare up over Yab's position, so Pleb. I don't know if he will. I know they don't come up on recon plates, but I don't know if they don't come up on flares. I don't play recon, okay? Got Pleb and Rosa. Forward positions. Pluger on the charge on the AT. With the M1 Garand in hand. Oh. Wasn't Pleb, must have been Rosa, I think. Yeah, a bit of a stalemate going on over here, so we've just got immovable object and unstoppable force right now. Does that make sense? If it was unstoppable? No, I don't think so. Is that the point? That's probably the point. Right, let's go back to the midpoint and see what's going on here. So, those two tanks still set up far down the main road. But we've got a Cedus on the recon, sneaking around. Like to give the recon a bit of credit. We spotted some explosive ammo. Oh, it's his explosive ammo, sorry. So he's got his flare back. But little does he know, if he puts this up, he's going to... Oh. Oh, no! How unfortunate. He heard the footsteps, but it was just too late. I'm sorry I had to capture that. I'm really sorry I had to capture that. Where are these tanks then? Where are the tanks? There's only one now. Okay, so I can't tell a tank from its wreckage. 76? And the Sherman's still up. I don't even know where they're getting shot from, so hell do they know? Oh, there's a P4 over to the west though. Gonna cause them some issues. A real charge now onto Carentan. We've got Raspberries holding the east side of the road, and Blueberries holding the west. Lovely tiger position with an even better placed repair station on point. Hang on, I've realised I need a drink. I have water, but I need a Pepsi. Oy, ay, ay. The beers will be out later. It has to be that is probably the worst timing ever. Is that P-Strike? I don't think it was. Great shot from the P4 if it were them. This is a disaster class today. Absolute disaster class. But now the Tiger's down, you might see an even bigger push from Allies. Still got a decent defence. You got Tarny, Macy, Duff Shaw, Bombaclat, Nafo Gaz, General Guna, Fermek. All on defence, and only Robson currently near the strong point or in the strong point. Holding his corners. Grenades going out. Not really sure where that landed. Or he's trying to get one towards the Gary. Oh, it's smoke in the house. Bit of a push now coming through off of this Gary and 2 outposts. But we've got a counter push from the west, which is interesting. Got this kind of area of blueberries pushing east into the garrison location. I've had a rough half hour, I think, trying to explain myself. A rough half hour. Right. Big spawn wave on defense. Must have been a call from the commander or squad leaders to get some of the attacking squads back on defense. So we've got Smith, Rosa, Fermek, Pappy, Panther and Sweezy now, who I've not seen on the defensive point yet. Acidus with flares ready to go. Possibly looking for... oh, hang on, they've spotted the enemy airhead with a supported artillery strike to prevent the approach to it. A little early on the rocket there, Healdy. And a great shot there from someone. Great spot. Might have been Healdy, but I thought it came from maybe over by Corbot, which would have been a hell of a shot. But more likely a tank. But great spot on the airhead there, guys. Bombaclat, Brad and Healdy moving closest to it at the time it dropped. Credit where credit's due to those defensive squads that keep an eye in the sky. Again, we've got some more. Oh, we've got some decent artillery coming down. I know someone who's going to be happy with that. And that will be the Allies' artillery man. I should invest in intro music to your half an hour message. I mean, message that was half an hour ago. That would be great. Bit back and forth on the point here. We've just got some decent advances from allies, but met with a equally decent defence, and then we just keep going back and forth. AT rocket long range from Janu Jano. Doesn't connect with anyone, but hits the building. Corbot now on the MG. Corbot going from AT to MG, setting up on this tree stump. I've not seen that used before. Where's the tanks, right? Let's catch up with tanks. Tank now opting to move... I heard it. There we go. Moving through the area off of the main road. some protection. Gonna be looking for this medium. We'll probably hear some communications of said medium. That's a... Garrison is right the other side of the river to an interesting place for a... I mean, you need it to get across that river. But it's going to be warm pretty much all the time. We've got Rudzio, we've got Bear, Panzerfarts, and Bastos, High Voltage, and Zerpla. Trying to contest this garrison. They don't know if they're aware it's there. They will move over. But Prima Donnis. La Moustache! Now that's a French name if I ever saw one. Clearing up General Girth on this southern side of the bank. But OP replenishes... Oh dear. They are camping in OP. Andy Mack now hoping to get out alive. Does he see High Voltage? Danger, danger! High Voltage is on the attack with high explosive grenades. Oh, but the spawn comes in off of the 3-second rule. I don't think he's going to be expecting. He was expecting it, but he was taken down. Let's get this W team, whichever team. We are neutral here. We are neutral. We don't root for one team or the other, but some of my clanmates are on either team. Same with the rest of them. They don't lump one clan on one team. They usually get split half and half. It's just a bit of fun, really. A bit of somewhat competitive fun. Bragging rights at the end of it. Lots of MGs set up on defence here. The same too, got Vermeck and Thompson back in this broken house on the defensive point, just looking out. Is he going to see Prima Donnis and open fire? Come on, Vermeck. Badger's out there too, along with Shifty. But he lives to fight another day. Oh, Shifty. Sure what killed Shifty, but long range shot from whoever it was. Got bombing run coming in now from the Axis commander. This is going to be pretty good if I say so myself. Yeah, we got 3 there. Against Bear it's 4, and then Garrison. Is the Garrison going down? Garrison's gone, along with another kill. 5 kills and the Garrison. Now that's gonna push them back fairly far on the attacking pressure. What a bombing run from Meerkat. Must have had the right information from the squad leaders to get that one off, but wow, 5 kills and the main Garrison. They were enough. Obviously the outpost will remain if there wasn't any in it. There wasn't any. But if there were, the outposts are immune to the bombing runs. So, good little tactic. If you know you're going to die to a bombing run, get your OP down. Or make sure it's down before it comes in. General Girth and Macy holding the bridge now. The second bridge. But Bear and High Voltage now off that OP. To Kolki and Zepla. Trying to pressure Tani, but Tani taken down 2 with the double kill. Let's follow Tani then. Good little play there. Let's see if you can follow it up with some... Oh, okay, no, that's gonna really hinder your movement. But he does get a 3rd, but he didn't know that La Moustache was to his north. And now it's just the lone Macy. He's going to get ambushed, I think, from... Yeah. Okay, we should see some attacking pressure now from the Axis, I think. Provided they can get close enough for attacking Garrison. But looks like they've got a nice defensive setup still with the layout of Garrisons. Got Garrison on map edge over here. garrison on the actual point itself. Got an airhead down. Let's go and check that out, shall we? Where I'm at, where's my camera going? Excuse me. So, we've got the decoy, as I like to call it, the decoy ammo crate dropping, and Yabby is maybe falling for the bait. But yeah, it does look a little like an airhead sometimes. Whereas the real deal is down. And where is it? Where is it? It's in a trench, in a little bunker network, I think. Oh, we've got a spawn off. We've got 6 off the spawn and kitten. With just 1 kill. And gets return fired. This could be the attacking push now. I have to watch the airhead, but there is an attack going on to Causeway. With the spawn wave off. Supply boxes go down. Need a double drop though. Hold on to it. Stefan holds on to his box. To find a better location perhaps. MGs have turned around. McBabs is aware of the push coming from the north. And guess what? We're going to follow the man himself. We're going to follow Blue Dog Camp. General Gooner laying down suppressive fire, but we've got Blue Dog. Blue Dog moving slowly up. Decides to head up on the eastern side of this hedge. He's running so fast I can't keep up. Slow down, man. Taking fire at the MG. He's got enemy forces to his west. And if he just stayed in cover, we may have got McBabs cleared and cleared this area for the push. We've got Andy Mack, Rosa and Badger now pushing from the south, as well as the airheads off the airhead spawns off the north. And now some of the airhead spawns have moved to the east, so closing in, trying to really smother the enemy here. Still got an AT gun up. OPs are up in the corner still, but it is locked out. So they will not be able to spawn on that. Well, they will be able to spawn on that. But they will be aware that someone is close to it. Looks like there's been a large spawn on the defensive outposts and garrison. Dead Otter on the sniper and Jonas on the MG. We've got Dead Otter looking out the lovely sight line of the area towards Broken House number 73. Jonas with the Browning looking in a similar direction. Doesn't see any targets though, but there you go. You can see all the spawns we've had coming back. But look who's back off the airhead for round 2. He's not done yet. He said, I'll be back. Taking his time for the respawn. Doesn't want to rush things, this man. So that outpost has been cleared by Ben Lepifort and Big Roller. Rosa now on the attacking position now by the barges. Now if he wants to get across the river, he is going to have to use those barges. He can't make it through the river as he has not learnt to swim. He's not done his 5-meter certificate, so he can't make it across. Maybe 10 meters maybe. An ammo box onto defense for, I would guess, the allies, for Goss to replenish his flare off of. Flare goes up, but it's only going to capture maybe Rosa. But what it will do is it will relay the information that the area is clear and that they can turn their attention to the airhead spawns and remaining outposts. We've got a recon tank now engaging with disco balls. Disco balls. One Panzer Shrek rocket connects, but now the recon tank eliminates them, and General Guna taking cover, pinging the tank. One jumps out. Now these could possibly have a satchel. Basher Bates. Nope. Never mind. Wee Wee Devi. Wee Wee Devi getting a bit of camera action from the last game, but we've got ST1 Cuppa and Captain Addis MG. Oh, a rocket connects to the side, and I think they're stuck. They're in a bit of a pickle here. But Wee Wee Devi exposes too much of himself with disco balls off of the OP. Straight back, but the Sherman says no. Sorry, the 76 says no. K-Man, Dark, and Gregor Graham getting themselves in a heavy tank now, ready to clear the area and wreak havoc on the defensive point. They are smoking though, and they do not have a repair station. Now, are they going to get flanked by General Guna? They are laying down suppressive fire, whilst the recon tank try to find this hidden satchel. They have found it, and I think they're going to clear it before it explodes, which is good. Oh, it's close. Oh, okay. Maybe about 5 seconds left on it there, but that was close. Now on the reps. And you can see a squad there running to make sure the area is clear. No outposts remain. It's Patrick doing the Lord's work, running down the very extreme edge of the map, making sure no one is hiding outposts in this area. But yeah, you got Dark, K-Man, Gregor Graham, still laying down suppressive. Got Laws in there as well. Right, let's move it up. So the attack well repelled. I feel like this has been more action I've got on without the map up. There hasn't been much to really show on the map. Oh, we've got it. Okay. Okay, here we go. This could go the other way now. We had Axis concentrating on attack, attack, attack. And look what they left open in the back door. Well, they left the back door open, I should say. We've got an airhead down, a garrison now built, and Duck is guarding that, staying in the area. There was an airhead down. There's obviously been a bit of back and forth. Defensive garrison up, and Prima Donnis, Aston, Rizio, Casey Jones, GS, T9. T9 with a lovely rocket. Unfortunate not to connect with the Gary, but must have just hit the, yeah, you can just see the impact mark on the building there. That was really unlucky not to connect and splash onto the garrison. You could get another one out and it may connect. Smoke grenades out. Aston leading the charge from perhaps members of his squad. A lovely position here to take down the garrison if he can play this correctly. Taking aim. He's found the garrison. He's found the enemies. He's been spotted. Pappy maybe not looking or paying attention. Prima Donnis. We've got T9 now. If he gets his rocket out, he could destroy that. Does he have a rocket left? That's the question. Garrison will be locked out now with 3 raspberries surrounding it. I say that, it's not locked out. It will be locked out. Oh, and the grenade goes off. Obviously I won't get any proxy chat from raspberries. I can't hear everyone. Oh, a satchel going down from GS. The dirty play of the satchel. And the clearing of the area. So satchel down, waiting for the redeploy. excuse me, of the defensive units. And Clatter and Black Shark, unaware of their inevitable death that comes here, especially, well, Black Shark for certain. It gets them both. GS with the satchel kill. AK on the retreat, moving up towards the garrison airhead area. Moving real slowly here, taking no chances. He's going to hear Robson, and he's going to take him down. Or does he lie in wait? Your choice. Take the shot or let them pass. Ends up taking the shot. Goes loud. May have just alerted his position. But very, very patient plays here from AK. He's found the garrison. He's pinged the garrison to his squad leader when you saw him aiming down sight there. Here we go. Here we go. And that's the Gary. I thought it might have been a strafe run. The garrison's been taken down. T9 with the return rocket, but the garrison disappeared before it could connect and splash damage onto AK. Lovely, well played from AK there, who I was speaking to earlier in the week. Said he doesn't get enough camera action when he's on the flank, so here you go, mate. That was your moment. Well done. I'll move on now. I think I can tell what's going to happen here, given the numbers. Not that I don't believe in you. Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, it's tank support. All right. Got Tiger in support, clearing the area. So we've got Goose, Moose, and Hutch. Hutch, of course, who was the other streamer who did last week on Hill 400. And she is sporting the driver's seat with Moose in the gun and Goose in the spot seat. What a lovely pairing, Goose and Moose. I like that. Hopefully they'll clear the area. Lovely little line of blue heading to the west of the map. Sorry. And let's see what's going on. Still got Thompson on this MG spot. Obviously has taken his orders very literally of defend the house. Love to see some blind suppressive fire of MG. He took some return fire though, given that he's patching up. Corbot trying to make his way upstairs. Is there going to be any blue chat comms of where they are? No, there is not. Artillery strike coming down, or artillery? OPs are getting hot from La Moustache, as in his OP, not from him. Whoa! Artillery coming down from Snickers Lion, landing right on those OP areas, and a spawn wave comes off of high voltages OP with Panzerfahrts and Bear. Artillery just going beyond. Never mind. He's obviously altering his range slightly as he goes. Giving one far, one close. One left, one right. That's how I usually do it when I'm rarely on artillery. So only one point flip. Got a bit of hair sticking out of my cap. Only one point cap in this game, and it was the initial cap from the Axis, and it's been pretty stalemate throughout. Sorry, I said Snickers line. It was not Snickers. It was the professional correcting past me from 2 minutes ago. Sorry. Let's have a look, see what the attacking flank is doing. We've got Moomin, Fatty Cyclops. We've got a recon tank blasting its way down the canal. Some of the 1SBS clan, Cuppa and Addis, making their way downtown, walking fast. Faces pass and they're homebound. Diddle diddle do. So I came away from this battle, but this is actually shaping up to be a decent push from Axis. Allies sitting pretty in defence though, with a decent line, as well as it can be, given the way the river splits up the map. Obviously, you struggle with mobility on this map. You can't really. It's a lot of holding and locking down areas rather than moving around and capturing new. Moving usually leads to death. But obviously, not moving leads to losing. But now we can see some cap weight on Causeway. Looks like there must have been some artillery shells or similar onto the point. Corbett on the respawn. We've got P4 under fire, but they've got a rep station in close proximity. GS maybe got a satchel on. He did. You can see the satchel sparking away. Corbett is maybe checking for the satchel. No. P4 is going to explode along with the rep station and Corbett. Lovely satchel there from GS and Aston. Great work there. Must applaud the allies there. GS with a wonderful satchel. GS seeing a fair bit of highlights now. AK. This man covers some ground. He's cleared a garrison on the far west, and now look at him sneaking up behind Aston and GS. He knows their game. You can see T9 in the distance. He sees the the supply drop. Friendly supply drop. No, sorry. Enemy supply drop. Why is that going there? That's very strange. How have none of these seen it as well? So we've got enemy supplies down. And we've got the 7 CIE boys here set up in a squad of 4 who have not clocked it or not been told about it. But they are holding down this west flank, which is nice to see. Nice wide line. Bombuklat Brad and Nafogaz. I can't just say Bombuklat. Doesn't sound right, does it? But Nafogaz making their way across the body of water. Through the swamp. They're going to run into Turkulki at some point. He knows someone's there, I think, from maybe a previous engagement. But Kulki sits still as he can. High voltage. Trading out. Kulki advancing. But they were cleared up. Pappy 2. Looks like AK and Corbett are running for those supplies. Even though there is no one to follow up. Sorry. Oh god, that was a bad cough. There's no one to actually build off of the supplies, so not sure if it's a distraction for something. Maybe just to drag a few bodies away. We had a close one there on midpoint. Aston is still sitting there on the wrong side of the defensive point, as in good for him. They won't expect it to come from the south. Moving into the strong point. Aston. Whoa. Oh yeah, I met this guy before. I can't pronounce Polish names. Zjembi. DZE. DZE moving up and grenading an outpost. Duff survives for a short while before DZE confirms the outpost elimination. But now we've got three raspberries in the point and no one on defense. They've lost their defensive garrison. They've got no OPs around. We've got this garrison, which is the closest in E6, and a heavy tank on the way, which may be, and the and the medium, the P4, which is heavily damaged right now, so they can't stay there for too long. We've got Ross, Bumhead 2, and Moth. Now, just passing the Tiger, almost taking out the T9, the AT, but plants a rocket in the back of the P4. Needs one more for the elimination. And he takes his own life in honour of taking down the P4. But will it be enough? Woo beers. Oh yeah, we are over halfway through actually. Let's crack a beer, shall we? Looks like the tank and returning blueberries have cleared the point. Let's grab a beer. Supplies down from Axis to replace that defensive garrison. Cheers, boys. Time for my Budweiser. I know, it's a cheap beer, alright? I know. Easy drinking, alright? I can drink it like water. Which there is a lot of on this map, actually. Speaking of. Just making my observations clear. Seems that... Oh no, this was too far away. I should look at the map more, shouldn't I? But we've got very few blueberries holding the eastern side here, getting overrun. So we've got Pinot, Rosa and Murray on the far east of the defensive area. And it looks like they're going to get overrun here. And we might see a raspberry push. So we've got a friendly supply drop coming down. Right onto an enemy outpost, may I add. So that's not going to last very long. But let's just watch how this pans out. Rosa with some good aim. Defending his garrison, which he knows is key here. Pinot remaining in cover, just waiting for the push. Sees two. Takes down two with just 2 shots. Garrison has been destroyed though. I'm not sure if the flame got it. Don't be silly, Spoyer. There is no songs. We don't do songs here. Well, we do, but not on this. Not on this show. Blue Dog backing up the defense over here. Just what they needed. Our Lord Commander to stand on some barrels in a corner. Yes, that's right. Check your corners, Blue. Sees Roseberg. Whoa! Okay, Blue. Okay, Mr. Headshot. Mr. Headshot Honcho. Alright. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stay with it. Sorry, Pina, I missed your kill. Now he sees Pluger. He sees Pluger just over the top of that artillery gun. Moving to the left. Is he going to take the shot? Oh, rocket! Narrowly misses the structure behind Blue Dog. Well, it hits the structure in front of Blue Dog instead of the structure behind him. Still poised and aimed at the same position. Yeah, pop shots. He's a patient man. As am I. So we're going to watch him. Got Murray to our left. We've got a flamethrower pushing his position. I don't know how he's going to deal with this. He's panicking. He's run out. He doesn't know how to deal with it. And the flamethrower has absolutely smothered the location. Only Pino, Rosa, Smith and Murray now over here. And if they lose east and they lose this outpost, it's going to be pretty rough trying to defend the 2 points of attack. Strafing run coming through and getting one. Pino Badger keeping his OP alive. Smith comes in back off the OP. Let's see what Smith can do. Gua in hand. Lovely shot. Lovely shot from a man that can't lean. Sorry, that's a controller issue joke. Smith has been having a few controller issues recently, so nice to see him doing well. We've got the P4 now up in support of this eastern side. Rosa taking an advanced position, running through cover. There's another Bryn, who's a pretty good shooter from what I've seen. Oh. Okay. Pino really digging his heels in here and doing really well to hold this. It seems that the raspberries that were pushing have moved to the west and taken this kind of central area of currently nothing. You've got a garrison, OP, and OP. Sorry, that was enemy supplies. Were the Axis? Apologies. Hutch, Goose, and Moose now in a different arrangement in the tanks. They're taking different roles. Zitka with a rocket too short. We've got tank is now aware and spinning. They face somewhat the right way, aware of Zika's position, and Zika is eliminated. Pino is now being pushed back. Oh dear. Okay. OP's been burnt somehow. And Pino and Healdy trying to defend the garrison that was pinging on the map due to the push from GS, T9 and Shifty. Do you know what, right? I'm going to call this half an hour early, right? GS. What a player. What a player. One to watch right now. One to watch. Seems to be everywhere and anywhere. Satchel in hand. Taking names. Absolute menace. Some artillery coming down onto Karantan. Decent artillery shots, but just no one to catch them, so to speak. Bit of map analysis. We've got an airhead coming down over in C5. The commander seems to really like this area of the map. It's dropping just behind the 7 CIE boys, of which I don't think they've noticed it. Private Kermit way out on the map edge. We've got, is anyone running to this? We've got 4 eyes looking at 1 recon. We've got supplies down, which are going to be. Oh wait, no, that's the other supplies. That's the Axis supplies coming down to try and rebuild a garrison near the medium tank, which seems to be in a bit of trouble right now. And then the other supplies are here, which are going to drop onto this broken building, which I guess the spawns off the airhead will move to. Sorry. I'm trying to find the medium, because the medium here is in a bit of a spot of bother. They are under attack from the Sherman. Sherman eliminates the P4. Supplies are down, but it's going to be a little bit of a battle over these supplies here. We've got Ronnie and Roseburg from the Allies trying to fight off the Axis access to the supplies. Or have they been destroyed already? No, they haven't. They are sitting in a trench. There we go. Just the top of the trench. But oh, we've got a decent matchup here. We've got 4. No, now 3 v 4, 5. Okay, okay. They are probably going to get this garrison up. It's already up. Who am I kidding? Why would I doubt Pino? Never doubt Pino. The man with the plan. Spots Bryn on his OP. Bryn gets 2 off of the OP as it's destroyed. Bodies seem to jolt as they respawn there. God, this is all over the place. This is all over the place, this game. We've got a decent push off the airhead, clearing out the 7 CIE boys. Well, the 4. The 4 of them. There isn't 7 of them. They are keeping the OP up and spawning off of that. GS, let's see what he does here. Slowly moving up. Black Shark, Panther, Pappy, and General 8. Black Shark getting his MG set up in the perfect spot for this. His MG 42 now raining down bullets towards the OP. There are now more ally supplies coming down. Believe the supplies in the original spot were destroyed, so an alternative garrison location has been scouted, and hopefully Robson is going to catch these, and yeah, he's ready and waiting on that garrison build. Lovely. I would say a little exposed from a tank, but beggars can't be choosers when it comes to where supplies are dropped, I'm afraid, and you just got to build your garrison when you can. Got a repair station in here. Are they gonna get rid of this? Or use it as cover? So we've got a nice push from the west here. We've got strafing run onto that brand new Gary. Doesn't connect with anyone though, unfortunately. Narrowly missed by Rudzio. Spawn comes in off of the garrison, commander included. Badger, Squishy, Duck, Panzerfats, loss of Panzerfats, Rafis, La Moustache, and Bastos. All moving up towards the attacking point. Now this is going to be the push to Carentan Causeway. We've got Adam D, Grozek, and Clatter trying to suppress and control the area, but 2 falling already. Only Adam D remains in the advanced defensive. It's not really advanced. In the defensive position closest to the enemy garrison, with the rest of the team spawning in off of the outpost or garrison on Carentan. But now Capway is on Carentan Causeway. Where are tanks? We've got a heavy tank coming at main road, so we've got a Tiger proceeding up main road. That's going to lock down the point if they sit in it, and going to make it very difficult for them. And we've also got P4, I believe. No, we've got another Tiger. 2 Tigers up at one time. 2 tank commanders as well. Tiger is under fire from multiple angles. Where are the Allies tanks? Where are the Allies tanks? Unless there's someone on a mad flank, the only tank I see is in spawn. That's not where you want your tank to be. Obviously, Commander may be struggling with the rate of which he's trying to get these tanks out. 2 Tigers set up now. Should be okay. We've got a supply drop. And that must be friendly because I can see it, I think. Which is interesting. Is this for someone to move? Oh, hang on, we've got a lovely half track set up here in the water. I do love a half track. Ask anyone in the KRRC. I love a half track. So I think the tanks are just going to lock down the point here. We've got the one Tiger on a very aggressive move up to the spawns off of the OP and Garrison. Unaware that T9 and Panzerfahrts are launching bazookas at their hull. Hull taking a few shots, but one deflects. Tank backing up. Getting themselves in the correct orientation to maximise their survivability. That's it, front facing. Panzerfahrts may be moving around for a alternative angle here, but let's stay with the tank. Are they dead in the water? Or will they make it out alive? Roll an ad break. No, I'm joking. Lovely, lovely little machine gun fire onto raspberries from the gunner, and a little from the driver onto T9. T9 remains up with a bazooka in hand, I think. Oh, here we go. The dream team: Aston and GS. In case you thought you hadn't done enough this game, GS with the trench gun. Oh, unfortunate to not take down Bombuklad Brad. Got Smith sitting on a rooftop here. Probably laying down comms to his squad leader. Shifty with a Smith signatured bullet. Panzerfahrts not in line of sight, but close proximity. Blue Dog. Hang on. What's this man doing? Blue Dog on the support role with an MP40. Moving, and moving some more. Keeping himself quiet. He's pondering if he can make it across the river. He doesn't think he can. But I think he could. He's making his way back to the bridge, I think. Right. I can't just sit and watch you all day, Blue. Sorry. GS on the respawn, taken down by Bombuklad Brad. How's the Tiger doing? Still got the Tiger up. Still got... Oh no, never mind. Other Tiger must have been taken down. No, wait, we've got 3 tanks. I didn't know we had 3. Oh, okay. That's cool. Now we got 2. Sorry, commentary curse. We did have 3 tanks, but now we've got 2. We've got Ross, Bumhead and Moth on the charge. Not sure if the driver was aware that that was there, but they're aware now, that's for sure. Strafing run and a bombing run. Oh, look at that bombing run! Whoa! Was that 7, maybe 8 on the bombing run? I think we've had an airhead down over here at some point. I missed it. But bad squish. Okay. Peanut Badger taking down the outpost. And now a push up to River Battery in the last 15 minutes. Rocket away from Rosa, doesn't connect. Is he going to fire away another Panzerschreck? He does. And it's a little teeny tiny bit high. Just a tiny bit high. Just a smidge high. But maybe he was just like working out the range. Let's see how his third and final rocket goes. Does hit the target, but it doesn't kill any. It doesn't kill any of the targets. Bomb wave off of the garrison, but artillery in full effect here. Taking down 3 and 2 off of the spawn, so just Kitten and McBabs. Outpost and garrison still up on point. Patrick spawns in off the OP, I think. Kitten taken down. Looks like Badger is about to be flanked by Schmidt. Or Schmidt. Sorry. Just patch it up. Browning in hand. Here we go. Here we go. He just doesn't know it, but he's gonna get decimated by an MG. Oh, opting for the pistol. You've got an MG. You had an MG. Maybe he was out of ammo. Maybe he was alive that long that he ran out of ammunition. I'd have had that MG out and I'd have put 100 rounds into that guy. But anyway, we live and learn. Flare up from someone. Looks like the push from the north has been reduced in numbers, but a little bit of pressure just to drag a few bodies back. It's like a tug of war almost. I feel this map. You play it like a tug of war. Give them a bit. You make some progress and then you get a bit tired or whatever, and then it goes the other way. It's back and forth and back and forth. You get your foot in. And then you work as a team and you win. That's the ideal there. Aston and GS, I swear they are in every battle on the front line I've watched. GS, T9, absolute heroes. A tank shell? Yeah, tank shell's out from the Tiger. HE rounds, when you see smoke, you HE round. That's what they do. I wish it wasn't misty and I could like just sit the camera really high and we could enjoy this, but let's see what's going on here. We've got a garrison that's fully clear in the red zone. Heavy tank and medium tank moving in the defensive position. I don't want to... Hang on. I don't want this to be true, but... Oh dear. Oh dear me. Unless this has been a very, very clever decoy to scare the recon into thinking that there is a Sherman, but there is in fact now a submerged... No, they're not concerned. That might have been a mistake on the driver's part. But recon tank on the prowl with 10 minutes to go. Raspberries could get a decent push going here. They've got a lovely spread around the point, around the north and east. A little 1v1 here. Bomboclat and La Moustache. Sniffs him out in the bush. Let's follow Bomboclat, shall we? We've said his name that many times. We may as well give him some airtime. Brad with the smoke grenades. Trying to really cover his run here. And already taken fire. Binos are out. Doing his SL duties to the finest degree. Pinging infantry positions, but that was one of the fastest respawns I've ever seen. That's a comp player if I ever saw one. Two Tigers. What is this, Noah's Ark? The animals came in 2 by 2, it seems. Looks like the Axis are just going to keep 2 Tigers sat behind defensive point, preventing anyone from crossing from west to east into the strong point. Not into the strong point, but to contest the strong point with the position that the Axis are taking up. Aston jumping theatrically across the road there. T9 remains up. OP does too. High voltage taken down by artillery. So now we've got the Axis artillery coming in on this kind of area here. A spawn off at an outpost that was unlucky to miss there. Looks like smoke from the Allies artillery. Maybe. Just clearing up. Allies artillery is ineffective at the moment, thinking there is a spawn. I mean, there is a spawn, there's an outpost, but no one is spawning on it. So this might be the closing battle of the game, with 8 minutes remaining. Artillery coming down heavily on Carentan Causeway, probably from both sides right now. Pretty much denying anyone the right and an ability to stay alive in the point. That shell just there will have been Axis, and I think the shells that are coming down about here are the Allies. We'll see in about 5 seconds when the next shell comes down. There you go, that's the Allies artillery, that's the Axis artillery. Allies artillery not hitting the mark at the moment. We've got Allies with a supply drop pretty close to Carentan, with no squad leader immediately on them. We've got Robson actually, sorry, who should probably be building a garrison. He should be building a garrison, sir. Badger with the pocket watch, no, with the grenades, sorry. Who's going to get the pocket watch out first? Before death ensues all. You need your pocket watch out, boys. It's going to... Oh, no. Oh, no, he's alive. He's alive. Supplies are still there. Patrick, a Badger, high voltage. Who's going to jump on this garrison building? They need this garrison. 4 OPs right there, with an artillery ping right on them. Garrison goes up in a small piece of cover, but artillery is coming down right on this location, so this may be a death trap. I mean, I've totally missed this, but airheads down to the west. This is when things get a bit crazy and I struggle to keep up. Airheads down to the southwest. Duck, it looks like Duck's going to sniff out he has taken down the Axis garrison. So Allies now with a big push from southwest. Also a decent push with a garrison to the north. Artillery shelling though to the north. Oh, look at this. Resupply station going down for the Tiger. They've survived that long. The repair the resupply archway now completely utilised, and now the only issue is Thomas, the AT. The AT with bazooka loadout is behind the Tiger. And the Tiger is without a driver. It's only gunner and spotter, and they are surrounded by... Well, I say surrounded. They've only got one AT to deal with. He's about to be... Oh, Thomas doesn't finish off the Tiger. But I think DZ is going to push up, and he is going to bring this Tiger down. He's going to tame the Tiger. All the OPs and, well, Garrison's locked out. OPs are hot. 80 units are destroyed. GS, the legend GS, is taken down. The Tiger is really defending itself well here. They've gotten really lucky. They are very unlucky with how far away they've been made immobile next to this repair station. But what they may have not realised is that there is an enemy mine in this location. So if they back up too far... Oh, so it's friendly, it's friendly. I'm only human after all, don't put the blame on me. Right, it's a ally, it's a Axis mine. I'm only human after all. GS on the respawn. High voltage patching up, but GS probably with the satchel. Thompson, there's MG poised. I need to check on someone before the end of the game. Where is he? He must be on the attack, he has to be. I can't see him playing. I've just seen the name. Yeah, there's Rosa. Blue Dog. Where's the SLs? Looks like a supply drop in on the southwest. Where is Abel's outpost? There he is. Seen some nice players from Peanut holding that eastern side. Not an easy job to have. 3 minutes remaining and Capway is being reverted. I'm going to get another beer with 3 minutes left. Yes, I am. Opening it. And a lovely swig there. Big push from the raspberries here. This is going to be the battle here. This is the battle. To be fair, Corbett was doing some work with the MG that has been all over, and he's been on the AT class. AK maybe. AK. Sorry, I sound very biased right here because I've not said a single non-KRRC person here. Meerkat actually. The bombing run was really good. And I haven't given it to a commander yet. It might be Meerkat, because that bombing run, the bombing run at the start was really good. AK is a contender, a very high contender with man of the match. But I'm afraid I think I might have to give it to Meerkat. I think Meerkat's been really good commander in this match. Oh, there we go. That is the 2 minute mark passed. And the allies have not managed to progress the cap weight, or the cap progress. I always do this. I don't think I've ever said cap progress without saying cap weight first. Anyway, now it's going to be a bit of a brawl in the middle between. Oh, okay. No one won that 1v1 because both were taken down. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Meerkat for my Axis man of the match. So well done, Meerkat. Pino and Clatter and AK were also contenders. Sorry, that looks that is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just didn't. I don't know. There is no rules. And my certain man of the match from the Allies is GS. GS, you have played a blinder, my friend. You were very unfortunate not to get the win, but look, just a little crawl through the grass to end the game. But you're my man of the match, or player of the match for the losing side, and yeah, and Meerkat is my man of the match for the, or player of the match for the winning side. So well done to both Meerkat and GS, and the others that were mentioned as honourable mentions. That has been an absolute crazy thing, all over the place. There's been battles east, west, southwest, northeast, central, tank battles back and forth. So that's been very enjoyable to watch. I have been your host, Highway to Heal, and the win has gone to the Axis team, so well done, Axis. Perhaps that rocket snipe at the start helped out a bunch, and certainly Meerkat's bombing run helped out as well. So thank you very much for tuning in if you're watching live. Thank you very much for watching on YouTube if you're watching not live. If you have enjoyed this and you've watched all the way to the end, firstly, well done. But also, if you liked it, there is a button specifically for that. So I think it's there. So if you have liked it, do let me know. It helps out my channel a little bit, I think. So yeah, I think I'm doing these every week, but there is a few issues. I think next week I've got a KRRC friendly, I think, and the week after that I'm on holiday. So you might have someone else for 2 weeks. But again, I have been your host, Highway to Heal. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone who's watched this to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. And I can't end it because I'm stuck on this bloody Xbox screen. Sorry about the technical difficulties, by the way, and lack of map analysis. I'm aware. I'm going to try and fix it in the next one. Okay, sorry. Again, I've been your host, Highway to Heal. Bye-bye.